Bayonetta.
Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Bayonetta 2 on Nintendo Switch. Alright, I don't think there's much I need to change. Oh, let's go for it. In a universe of light and dark, where perception is reality.
The legend of Aesir, a legend from the dawn of time. Nobody knows where the world came from. A struggle caused the trinity of realities to be split into three realms: light, darkness, and chaos. Obviously, our world was the one born from chaos. The three worlds all needed rulers, most of all ours. And the one that ruled the chaos became known as Aesir. Spent the first eternity quietly looking upon the earth from his holy mountain. Where we only see reality and make it match our rules of the world, Aesir saw through reality, and those visions became our world. These observations became Aesir's power. Aesir's eyes were truly the eyes that created the world. However, Aesir pitied the humans for their naivete and lack of free will. So the power he wielded was split into two equal halves, and entrusted each to humanity's instincts: the right eye of light, and the left eye of darkness. By dividing the power of the eyes of Aesir, humans gained free will. They could now choose. With control of the eyes of the world, the eyes that determine destiny, humans could choose their own paths. They awoke to their own identities. Man is but a reed, the most feeble thing in nature, but now we were thinking reeds, and we took our first big step towards grand prosperity. The inheritors of the eyes of Aesir had been granted the power of creation.
Sage. Cheeky. No one bothered telling me any of your kind survived. Well, at least you're the silent type. The last sage I met spent 20 minutes rambling on and on.
What?
You will not escape this fate. We will perish together. My dear, sweet child, at last you have fulfilled your promise to me. Fear not, for I am always watching over you.
But the right eye of light was lost from the world forever, along with its possessor, the last of the Lumen Sages.
Oh, come on, let me get out of it. I didn't know I was picking a previous chapter. There we go. My goodness. It's like, why do I have to wait till the game actually starts for me to pick another chapter? Not like it's still loading something.
The government has organized a team to investigate the continued reports of unusual weather and strong earthquakes occurring throughout the region. Officials are currently trying to determine the source of these phenomena, as citizens nervously clamor for answers. Our special report on the regional disasters, Nature Unleashed, continues after these messages.
You know what I need? Some heals without guns. You don't mind if we make a quick stop, do you,
Do
Enzo?
you know what day's coming up? Here I was shopping, minding my own business, then you show up and turn me into a damn porter. Seriously, Bayonetta, you still haven't paid me back for the car. Hey, whoa!
Now, is that any way to speak to an old friend? Besides, I did that job for you. For free, I might add. Do I really have to tell everyone how you grabbed onto my leg sobbing like a schoolboy?
This is why I can't have good things. You're some piece of work, you know that? If you weren't already lined up to go to Inferno, you'd be well on your way with all the shit you pull. Dressing up like a nun just so you could off some angels and keep the underworld happy. Hey, I'm talking to you. Shit. But if it's that or getting torn limb from limb for eternity in whatever circle of Inferno you witches go to if you break the contract, forget about it. I'd off the fucking wing bastards all damn day. Oh, hey, what the hell? Hey. But what the fuck you wasting your time trying to send some schmucks off to the afterlife for? Oh.
Done and done. Let's go home, Enzo.
Hey, wait a second. I ain't done here. If I don't get what I came for, I'm gonna be the biggest mutt in the city.
And what is it that you came to fetch, my dear?
Real funny. I know better than to tell you a damn thing. I'll never hear the fucking end of it.
You always know how to make an entrance, John. A rare sight to see you in the city.
Just had something I had to look into. Cereza, you haven't felt anything strange recently?
Now that you mention it, I still haven't quite figured out how a broke, bumbling wise guy managed to turn himself into a semi-respectable family man.
Forget about it. And what's this Cereza shit? You're about as sweet as my Nona's grappa, you know that? Some witch with amnesia goes around calling herself a weapon, and it turns out she really got stuck with a kid's nickname. That shit's rich, I tell you what.
Our friends in Paradiso are far too quiet. I'm sure you've noticed. But they aren't the only ones. Pray tell. Our friends down south seem to be a bit upset as well.
And now in life news, the annual holiday parade is being held today. City police have closed off roads to prepare for the massive influx of merrymakers expected to take in this year's festivities, set to be headlined by a flyover from the military's aerial acrobatics unit. According to South Channel 2 News, that this year's parade may break all time attendance records.
Whoa, shit! The Platinum Stars. Crap. I need to hurry up and get Ed and Edna's presents, or I'm gonna get it.
We'll talk later. I'll see you back home.
Don't forget to pick up the things for the party.
What's the matter with you? I told you what I'm after. A jet! I want a toy jet! You know, the kind with wings, flies in the sky. No, I'm not buying any damned angels. Yellow, blue, I don't care what color they are. I learned my lesson with those bastards, you hear me? Just a normal damn jet, please! You hear that? I want one of those! The thing's flying in the air right now. There, that's the one. That's the biggest one you got in the store, right? Wrap it up nice, will you? It's a present, for God's sakes. Yo! You know what? Screw the pretty ribbon. Just hurry up and put it in the box, will ya? Fuck the damn ribbon!
You know, I try to avoid doing this in my Sunday best.
Acceptance.
At least your lot still knows how to make an end.
This game can be also played using touch controls. Try out that playstyle. Try to playstyle suits your wrist. Yeah. Try X and A combos. Far A, midway shot combo by holding X or A. So that's also the same from the previous game as well. Evade with ZR. Dodge at the last moment for which time? Enemies will appear to move in slow motion for a set period of time. Halo, a very rare spiritual metal containing the essence of an angel's life force, used in business transactions with Inferno.
This is why I never buy anything on sale.
Didn't I say it? This is why I can't have nice things. Damn it, car, start already!
Right on time to deliver a little holiday cheer.
Oh, fucking wonderful! Don? But I don't believe in Santa!
Watch your mouth, Enzo. Don't want anyone offering you for sacrilege before you pay your tag.
Unbelievable! Ah!
Now it's time to be naughty.
Umbran Climax. Attack enemies and build up your magic gauge. Then use your built-up energy to unleash an amazing special attack with the L button. Umbran Climax will allow you to unleash a barrage of infernal weaves. Ah, sorry, I'm hitting that one. Ah, guess I have to do it sooner. So used to doing it right at the last second. Green Laurel, a lower ship gem that contains vital essence in crystallized form. Revives one's vitality instantly when obtained. Belief.
That was quick. Did you get everything? Forgot the caviar. You think they're still open?
Christmas without caviar. Let's finish this quickly then.
Gamora.
John!
This isn't how things end! John!
I'm not one for pets who don't listen to their masters. Is that all you've got?
Lumen Sage. Is revenge not all you desire? I know the one who destroyed your world. I know the one who destroyed your love.
Who? Dead witches get dragged to hell. It is what it is. Jean's gonna wander Inferno suffering for eternity. Them's the breaks.
I didn't ask you to tell me what I already know, Rodin. Especially if you're going to be flip about it.
You know better than that. You're not the kind to let that sort of summon go out of control, Bayonetta. Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right, does it?
You know, she's pretty hot for a dead chick. Wasn't a big fan of her shit when she was in the realm of the living. But looking at her now... Nah, still not a fan.
She's not dead, Enzo.
She's right, Enzo. You're only really dead after your soul's been completely absorbed into another realm of the Trinity. But that's just a matter of time. 'Cause I don't see no way of saving a soul lost in hell.
What about the gates? The real gates of hell?
I can't stop you from trying to use them, but I don't think you got a chance down there. I'll see what I can do about putting her on ice for a while. You'll need this. The heart of an Umbra witch. The magic that keep your kind alive in this world for eternities. Should keep her body in this realm stable, but you'll need to reunite this with her soul if you're gonna try and bring her back. I figure you got about a day before it's game over.
Enzo, you've got a jet, right?
What? No. No, 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 no. I do not know. Listen, I appreciate the situation, but you know what today is? My kids got cookies baked for me at home. They're waiting for me. And I still gotta play Santa tonight.
Let the real Santa take care of the presents. Now let's go.
Hey, I said I believed, but Ed and Edna, you can't put one over on those cute little fuckers, let me tell you. Hey! Let go! Let go of me! Why do I always get wrapped up in this shit?
Ain't this motherfucker?
Oh, that's right. We don't need to save. So, yeah.
The sacred mountain of Fimbleventer. The joint's supposed to be the link between Inferno and Paradiso. They say there is an entrance to Inferno, the gates of hell, somewhere on this mountain. No one knows where, though. Hell, no one even knows if it's true or not. The only reason this overgrown rock is worshipped like some god in the first place is that no one's ever been able to get close to the damn thing. It's like it don't want you there. Every climber ends up stranded or worse. And don't even try to fly a plane near that place, or bada boom! But at least your soul doesn't have a long walk to whichever afterlife you got lined up, right? I'll wait for you in no eternity, at the foot of the mountain. Just hurry up with whatever it is you gotta do and get back there, alright? And the hotel's going on your account, with a minibar too. Gotta keep myself busy while I'm waiting. Forget about it. I love those miniature drinks.
I can't believe you, Enzo. I didn't know the in-flight service was exclusive to fat Italians.
Renting the plane ain't free, you know. That reminds me, you owe Alex the kid for the charter. Whoa! Yeah! There it is. That's Fimbleventer. Not such a bad place when you look at it. Oh, but you gotta have a death wish to get close to that damn place if you ask me. Wow. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. What the hell? Where did these clouds come from? What the fuck?
Sorry, Enzo. This is where I get off. Say hi to the wife and kids for me.
What? Wait, what? You're joking, right? I can't fly this piece of shit! Ah! I told you I can't have nice things.
John, I'm on my way. Just behave yourself for a bit longer.
Cured via crystallization, unicorn horn is a compound used by witches. Mandragora root, same thing. Baked gecko. No beginning, a fragment of a memory that somehow escaped from the notebook it was written in. For reasons I will not get into here, I have dedicated my life to searching for the truth of the Umbra witches. You could even say I sacrificed the best years of my life pursuing this story. Working backward from the legends these women left behind, my search took me to Vigrid, a town in the remote hills of Europe the witches called home. I ended up getting myself involved in a crazy tale of my own while in Vigrid. I think I'm getting it published one of these days, so details will have to wait for paying customers. My fascination with the witches has not waned, far from it, but something new has captured my inquisitive eye. A story of even greater depth calls to me. I had to know more about the true source of the power behind this sage and witches alike. I grew restless, and before long I found myself back on the investigative trail. It wasn't long before I found the various place referenced in that ancient scripture. A quiet town nestled between sea and mountain. Nautun. Not 5 minutes in town, I was shocked to see something that confirmed my suspicion, and what a sight it was to behold. There was nothing less than Statues depicting the familiar form of sage and witch. Statues that were second to none, even when compared to those found in Vigrid. Welcome to Nauton, the city at Paradiso's doorstep. It is written in large letters along with a guide to the city. Now we got fast travel, which is cool. An object bearing the seal of the sun. Upon the pedestal, there is an engraved headstone marking the resting place of a witch. Yellow moon pop candy that will wrap one's body in a magical barrier. The barrier forms an impregnable shield for a short period of time. Have you ever heard of gates that connect worlds? It might sound like strange fiction, but the truth is these gates exist all over the world we live in. The gate that connects the three worlds and makes the foundation of our own is relatively well known. So if you're reading this, I'll just go ahead and assume you know of it. However, there are stories of doors that lead to the secret layers of the supernatural, and I've got a great source who just gave me information I need to bring things to light. I can't reveal who my source is, but according to them, there is a gateway that leads to a primordial world cut off from the flow of time. A place called Muspelheim. The place is full of demons, angels, witches, and sages who spend their days pursuing nothing other than battle. This limitless world disregards the wounds and deaths of yesterday, always breathing life into its warriors so that they may live to fight another day. You know the stories about some guy who just suddenly disappears and is gone for months and then reappears out of thin air as if nothing ever happened? There's a large probability that guy accidentally stepped into Muspelheim and somehow found his way back. I know it's the job of a journalist to explore and uncover the truth behind rumors like these, but as far as traveling to the other dimensions in a state of endless war, I think I'm good for now. Green lollipop. Broken witch heart. Misfelon. Welcome to Misfelon, the land of origin and gathering place of true warriors. Here you can test your skills with different challenges, challenging battles. Fulfill each battle's victory conditions to receive rare rewards. There are no penalties for losing, so you may repeat the challenge as many times as you like. Defeat all enemies within the time limit. A different path is now visible on the other side of the rift. It seems like there are remnants of some special power that fades away with the slightest touch. Strange events sometimes work their way into our everyday lives. Stories abound, flashbacks from places you have no memory of, a kid who suddenly starts speaking in a foreign tongue, or a voice in your head that ends up saving your life. The list goes on and on. These are said to happen when people come in contact with the remnants of a memory left in this world by God. The God of the human realm has special eyes that could see all existence and happenings across the earth. They could see the fate of whomever they gazed upon, their present, past, and future. Everything. God loved the human world, and his kind heart began to feel sadness for mankind. He decided to commit to memory every detail of their fleeting lives, almost like you'd take a photo. He ended up doing it so much that eventually he had forgotten about them, and these records were left scattered across the earth. These are known as remnants of memory. They usually can't be seen or felt, but the truth is in these memories could be anywhere. You could be standing within God's memories right now. Sometimes you come across something you lost long ago and it's been untouched, found exactly as it was when lost, almost like ancient towns frozen in time after volcanic eruptions. Sometimes children even discover these ruins while playing. When I arrived here, I was circling around the harbor doing some research and happened to hear a story from the local fishermen. There seem to be these large pools of water about the city. These are ruins containing statues of witches and sages and the god that gave them their powers. They say there was a devastating tsunami that hit the city long ago and cracked the very foundation, causing water to seep in and creating the vista you see today. I'd be interested in taking a peek at these ruins before they completely crumble away, but I'm not going in the water at this time of year. Freezing cold. That being said, I know a witch who probably wouldn't think twice about dancing her way down into that freezing water, though. I might come back after it warms up a bit. May take a little vacation out of it. Or may make a little vacation out of it. Yep, that's the plan.
Is that all you've got?
I'm glad this game didn't make the mistake of making the character run too slow in water. So many designers make it so that it's unbearably slow and becomes not fun just traversing an area, which it should never be. It should always be fun just moving from place to place as part of the gameplay, if you're going to force people to do it, of course. You can only deal damage during which time? Oh, damn it. Oh, come on.
Is that all you've got? So close.
A piece of moon pearl. Gathering 2 of these will increase the limit of your magical power. Outside this game, they give you a much more generous view of Bayonetta's ass. But I guess they spent all that money on that Brazilian butt model, so yeah. Might as well make more of a use of it, huh?
Bad boy.
Santa don't get paid enough for this shit. When Ed and Edna found their daddy wasn't coming back, it made me stay all the way through dinner.
Don't pretend you weren't delighted. I hear Enzo's wife makes a lovely casserole.
It was damn good. I'll give you that. Anyway, tell me how my babies are doing.
They're behaving quite well. They found plenty of playmates here.
Figured they would. Noah Toon had some deep connections with Fimbulventer and the Gates of Hell back in its day. Wouldn't be surprised to find a few of those playmates that like it rougher than the typical bunch. Anyway, you need any supplies, just make sure you keep bringing me these halos. And remember, I ain't here to get up in your business. My business is making things that do business. So don't come crying to me when you think you gotta do everything alone. I'm here to help. Just make sure you don't bust a cap at my ass. Welcome to the Gates of Hell. We've lit our prices on fire, so there won't be hell to pay. Come on, I gotta say some cheesy shit sometimes.
The Simple Grace is only the hottest of the hot items in my shop. If you're not sure what to go after, look for the face you can trust. Let's do that one. Yeah, the breakdance is always fun. Ah, oh, I forgot to click on the amiibo. Yeah, I'll be back.
Being a demon lets me read minds. You're thinking, shut up and take my halos. Let's do it.
Okay, touch the amiibo on your controller. You may use up to 32 amiibos a day. Oh, wow. That's craziness. Hey, man, it looks like you got yourself some fan mail. Yeah, business is damn good, thanks to you. Folks keep dropping by and hoping to see you back in action. Ready to give people what they want? The following treasures have been unlocked. Super Mirror 2. All couture bullets for Super Mirror 2. Here's a gift from a long timer. Gotta love the ones who always got your back. Now, some may prefer long or short, but me, I want to see what your hair will do next. Not like mine's gonna change much. Following treasures will have been unlocked. Super Mirror 64, all control abilities for Super Mirror, and Super Mirror 64. So those are the two Bayonetta amiibos. Player 1 and Player 2. They're online, are available online through various retailers. All right. The Cascade Foregrounds. This seems to be a reflection of an Umbran resting place which exists in the past. I'll have to collect each of the broken pieces while this remembrance of time is visible. Oh, it only showed me the 3 pieces. What? Let's try that again. Oh, this one, that's out there, damn it. And here's where I have the only complaint about this game. And it's just the nature of Japanese storytelling. That they always have to crowbar a kid character in. And the kid character has to be some sort of badass.
What I ever do to them?
Of course, I understand Japanese producers think that they need to put kid characters in because that's the audience that they predict is going to purchase their game or their product. But I completely disagree with that.
I'm never going to reach Fimbulventer at this rate. Well, at least it won't be a boring trip. Huh? You could see me.
You're putting on quite a show, little magician.
Oh, you like that, huh? Wait till you see the climax. Silly girl.
You'll have to do better than that to earn a tip, my dear.
Who the hell are you?
I'm just an innocent little girl lost in Wonderland, suffering at the hands of the Queen's trumped-up troops.
Cute one, huh? Enough riddles. How can you see me?
Because we're both in Purgatorio, you see.
Purgatorio?
So, are we heading to Fimbulventer on a shopping trip for Mummy, little one?
Maybe. But she told me never to talk to strangers. Stay out of my way, or I'll make sure you never get in it again.
Ooh, scary. Off with their heads, eh?
Damn it! They must have heard me.
Accolade. Angelic Hem Gold LP, Entrance of the Gladiators. Golden LP featuring the crystallized voices of angels. Some sort of silhouette is drawn upon the surface. Let's see. Defeat enemies to earn time.
Dreadful!
Let's see. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell's the other one? Ah, of course. The broken pieces combine to restore the resting place to its original form. Naoton is full of ruins and strange sculptures worn down by time. Most of them have long since fallen to pieces, yet the ruins are still said to have a strange connection with the god of chaos. For example, that ramp-looking object in front of the city's church is said to be a hidden path that once led to the god's home. Or so I was told from some old guy who walked by as I was looking at the ramp. He said those chosen would use it to be able to walk on the walls. Not the most reliable sources, but I'll take it. He must have been able to tell I was from out of town, seeing how intently I was staring at the thing. Staring at things. Maybe this used to be able to control gravity. If only I knew a descendant of these chosen ones. I'd love to ask them about it.
If you're looking for the kid, he went that away.
I like Bayonetta, don't take no shit. Valiance. She's like, yeah, it's taking a long time to ramp up to some action, so let's get to it.
I'm afraid I don't have time to dance too long. A friend is waiting for me.
Now to the church. Defeat all enemies without taking a single hit.
Is that all you've got? So close.
Cachette and compassion. Cachet, compassion. Not something I'm too familiar with.
You've been naughty.
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Bayonetta 2 on Nintendo Switch.
Bayonetta.
This is the best way to play it so far, unless they make this on another platform, so possibly PC. But so far, you know, it's a little bit cleaner than it was on Wii U and a little faster, and all the better for a game that requires so much very precise timing. Again, if you haven't played Bayonetta 1 or 2, make sure you pick them up for yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.